Hello, groupies. Welcome back to Form Therapy and to another listening party. You guys enjoyed the previous one with Stray Kids' Go Live. I have been kind of trying to figure out how to make these listening parties more interesting because I didn't want you guys just staring at somebody listening to music for 30 minutes. But, most of you said, that's the point, PD. Just put it out. And so I'm like, oh, okay, fine. You guys want a listening party? You got a listening party. Now, I wanted to figure out a way to make this more interesting, and I really couldn't. And I wanted to, I don't know, have like a set format for the listening party. Maybe different segments. Couldn't figure anything out. And so we're just here doing a regular old listening party with maybe a rebrand. I'm thinking we're not going to include music in here anyways because of purely copyright reasons. First of all, before you complain, I cannot do anything about this. If you just upload a video with multiple songs, it automatically gets blocked and it's against copyright policy. So please do not complain about the lack of music in the video. I just cannot do anything about this. It's either this or put it behind a paywall on Patreon. And you guys want it for free, so this is the free option that we can come up with. Now, I am thinking about changing it to calling it the streaming party. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Instead of calling it a listening party, what if we called it a streaming party? Because if you think about it, let's say 20,000 people watch this video and we are all forced to play the music all at the same time. Well, then it would be sort of a streaming party. We could all listen to it together and we would be promoting to streaming the music for the artists. So yeah, if you guys want to join me, let's do a streaming party. But let me know in the comments which you guys prefer, just calling it a listening party or calling it a streaming party. Let me know. All right, we're gonna be starting off with Eyes One. We have 5 songs today. It is a 6-track EP, but we're excluding Panorama because obviously we've seen it. So we're gonna be starting off with the first one. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to pronounce this. It's pronounced Mise-en-Scène. I don't know. It's some kind of French. I don't know. But let's just check it out. Here we go. Let's bump it up. That's Sam. Okay. What the bleep? Hold on, I got this. That song was sort of all over the place, but in like a very good way. I was so confused, and also, I don't know if it's I feel like it's not my computer. I'm running into like a weird issue with this song. I would love to know. I don't know. Maybe I got to listen to this on like my phone or different headphones or on speakers. But I felt like when the volume was low, it was too low for me. But when I bump it high, I felt like the bass, the womp womp womp, the bass was like too loud compared to the rest of the song. But oh wow, the construction of that was all over the place, but I really liked how all over the place it was. It kind of reminds me a lot of Panorama. In fact, it feels like a more tripped out version of Panorama, a little heavier on the bass, but I actually really liked it. Looks like they pronounced it Mise-en-Scène, but Mise-en-Scène was I'm gonna give that a solid 9 out of 10. That's how much I liked it. It's a solid 9 out of 10, but I would have to listen to it a little bit more over and over to gauge if that's even a 10 out of 10. But so far, great start to the album. All right, next up we have Island. One sec. I know you guys prefer if I do a countdown. There is a time code on the screen, but I will do a countdown. Forgot it from Mise-en-Scène. We'll do it now. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Stop the presses. 10 out of 10. All right, let's start over. And let's turn down the volume because I've lost 80% of my hearing. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Oh, what an opening. Oh, I like this section. It's very interesting. Interesting way to sort of slow it down. Oh, there we go again. Never mind. It was only a brief moment of reprieve. This build-up is amazing. It's fantastic. I love how those drum pads kind of like right before the drop, it kind of just like, it feels like it's like traveling across your ear. Like the spatial sound on it is like really nice. Oh, whoops. What is this section? Woo! That was aces. That was aces, my dudes. Oh my goodness. That was incredible beyond belief. I'm going to queue up the next song. Okay. That was incredible beyond belief. I mean, that was 10 out of 10. But the moment I heard it, I knew it was a 10 out of 10. And it kept being a 10 out of 10. And throughout, it was a full 10 out of 10 song. Oh my God. It's like a K-pop song with a heavy J-pop influence. I love when sweet, cute, sugary bubblegum pop songs go unnecessarily way too hard. And this is exactly that type of sound. It's very J-pop. I feel like very J-pop influenced, especially like kind of like the very sparkling, twinkling nature to the song, but contrasted by like the really hard pounding beats. Really good. 10 out of 10 on that song. All right, this next one is called Sequence. So Sequence, if this song sucks, it is your guys' fault, because this has been literally the most overhyped song in all of K-pop history. I have never heard a song be more overhyped than Sequence. So if that somehow plays into some kind of bias and me not liking it, I'm sorry. It's y'all's fault. Let's do this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, interesting start. Ooh, it's cool. Ooh, oh, that's a vibe. Okay. Holy Mother of Mary. That was. How do I describe that? That was. It's one of those things where it needed to be overhyped. It needed to be overhyped. It's like watching Avengers Infinity War or Endgame. It's like, it's the greatest movie of all time. It's like, there's no way this is the greatest movie of all time. And then you watch it and you're like, holy moly, this was the greatest movie of all time. It's, you guys know that feeling of like, it's somehow sometimes even more satisfying to have something be so overhyped, but not only does it meet your expectations, but it somehow outperforms your expectations. I think given the kind of like flurry of songs we've heard, Sequence was like the nice change up we needed. We had like a lot of bright, energetic, loud, pumping songs, and this is a definitely loud, pumping song. But I think what sets this apart from the others is just like how controlled and cool and slick and smooth it really is. Seriously, like, I need a towel because that bass line is so dirty, and it's so dirty like the dirt has rubbed up onto me. Like, that is such a cool song. It's such a charismatic song, and I think the best way to kind of like contextualize it is like, it's honestly a boy group song. This is like the type of funk song that like I feel like SF9 would do, or like any number of boy groups, you know. But what I have been touting for like the past month, the reason why I've fallen in love with IZ*ONE is like, holy crap, they are a feminine group that's not doing a girl crush concept and still going as hard as the boys, you know? Because here's the thing, I have never once thought, oh, boy groups are better than girl groups. You know, I have never thought, oh, male dancers are better than female dancers. Absolutely not. It's completely up to the individual. But something I have been very outspoken about is the inherent very open sexism there is in K-pop. But it's also a mix of sexism and also safety. Like, for example, if girls are wearing heels, they're not going to be doing like certain dance moves because they're going to freaking crack their ankles, right? But then, you know, you can get into the conversation of why do they always have to wear heels, but I digress. But that's why men are mostly known for like their leg work heavy stuff, and women are known for very hand heavy stuff. You know, a lot of hand flourish movements. But in recent years, you've been seeing a change in that, especially in the music and choreo. And you know, there's been like this proliferation of girl crush groups who are doing it harder and being more badass, and they're like, we're just as strong as the boys, and I love that shit. But like, it doesn't just have to be girl crush, you know what I mean? There are like, male concepts are not just about doing powerful badass moves. It's sometimes this kind of stuff, some kind of slick shit like this, and I think they pulled it off insanely well. This was incredible. Like, I 10 out of 10 out of 10. Oh, I hear there's a video on this. Definitely gonna watch it. But okay, this next one is called Sole Mio. Speaking of SF9. All right, here we go. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, stop the fucking presses. Tommy, stop printing. Stop printing the presses. 10 out of 10. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm such a gay basic bitch for some really sexy cosmic synth sounds. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I swear to God, I'm not even listening to this song anymore. IZ*ONE is literally one of the greatest fucking girl groups of all time. And like, in terms of like breaking down boundaries, in terms of like making music that is both feminine and masculine and doing the gender neutral, like non-binary boundary, IZ*ONE is that group. Holy fucking shit. The talent, the level of, oh my God. Oh, who produced this? I gotta know. I gotta know. Holy shoot. I had this vibe. Like, listen, if you thought Sequence was a boy group song, Sole Mio hits hard. It hits hard. And I was like, there's something about this. There's something about this sounds so familiar. I don't know what it is, but it sounds so familiar. And I had to look up the producer credits. I'm like, I know who like for me, like, for example, like, for me, when David Amber produces anything, I know David Amber produced it. Like, I know his writing style, right? This one, I was like, this is so familiar. This person has written for another K-pop group before. I know this person. This person is someone who is prolific. Yo, fucking Eden worked on this. This is an 80s song, essentially. It has the same sort of vibes of like that kind of like far journey soundscape, you know? A lot of 80s songs, especially their older stuff, had that kind of like great big grand adventure, like very open songs with a lot of possibilities. And this song, much more synth heavy, but this song is literally that. Literally that. I'm pretty sure they bought it off of them. They bought it off of Eden and his team. Because even that part, like there's that part where in the song where they're doing the shot, da 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 da, very 80s-esque, right? It just goes to show you how much in K-pop, like how much a producer, if they're really good and unique and interesting, how much their signature style can carry over to different groups and get such a different quality product like this. If ATEEZ had done this, it would have been good, but it would have been a very different song. And so IZ*ONE doing something like this, it's like, oh, it's good, but it's also a very different song. And I feel like this is a vibe that we would have not gotten any other time. And so, holy moly, Sole Mio is incredible. Okay, next up is Slow Journey. Let's get into it. Oh, this is the last one. Okay. Let me just let that timer run out. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
진흙이 말걸음이 가벼웠을 때 마치 여행을 떠나기 전에 설렘이었어. 길을 걷다 보면 어둠이 올수도 시간에 쫓길 수도 있어요. 그렇지만 우리 소중한 이 순간을 아주 천천히 느껴봐요. 느린 여행 너와 함께 떠난 이 여행처럼 아주 천천히 하나하나 눈에 담고 싶어요. 느리게 흘러가는 시간을 스며시게 된 채로 마주 손잡고 걸어봐요. 아주 천천히 slowly slowly 눈이 마그마니 간직할게 slowly slowly.
Oh, I like that part. Ooh. You don't hear that mixing and that record scratching a lot. Oh, I like that.
우리의 시간처럼 때론 걷다 보면 작은 익숙함의 소중함을 잊을 수 있어요. 그렇지만 우리 마주한 이 순간을 아주 천천히 느껴봐요. 느린 여행 너와 나 함께 떠나는 여행처럼 아주 천천히 하나하나 눈에 담고 싶어요. 느리게 흘러가는 시간에 스며시게 된 채로 마주 손잡고 걸어봐요. 아주 천천히 한 발 두 발 발을 내디뎌. 그래 끝낼 필요 없어. 너와 나 함께라면 뭐든지 오케이. 같이 떠나볼래? 차가운 비가 내린다고 해도 함께라면 웃을 수 있어요. 한 걸음 그래 두 걸음씩 선명한 발자국처럼 영원한 기억이길. 창가에 맺힌 시간에 조급할 필요 없잖아. 크게 숨을 쉬어 아주 천천히 다. 느린 여행 너와 나 함께 떠난 이 여행처럼 아주 천천히 하나하나 눈에 담고 싶어요. 느리게 흘러가는 시간을 스며시게 된 채로 마주 손잡고 걸어봐요. 아주 천천히 slowly slowly 눈이 마그마니 간직할게 slowly slowly.
Ooh. That was good. That's it for the Eyes1 Reeler listening party, streaming party. Again, let me know in the comments which one you would prefer to call it. But that last little ditty, it reminded me of somebody as well. I actually thought it sounded like it could be a 17 song. Sounds like a 17 acoustic type song. Especially like their top line, how they play with that. But it was actually written by Iggy, Iggy and Youngbae, which I believe they are responsible for a lot of G-Friend's earlier stuff, Fromenstein's earlier stuff, and now this. That was really good. In the beginning, it was kind of out of place. And the adjustment is really hard because if you think about it, literally from Mise-en-Scène all the way to Sole Mio, every single song was a banger. It was a hard-hitting, pump your fist in the club like a Guido bro type of banger. But this one was so much calmer. It was much more like, let's take it back, and you end on a bit of a soft note, but the song's actually really, really good. If you get past the initial entry, I thought it was going to be just like it's going to be a slow song, but the top line is really good. It's a very interesting instrumental. Usually when it's just like an acoustic accompaniment, like I'm not a fan, but it's Iggy and Youngbae. I love their shit. So like, literally like a quarter into the song, I was like, oh, this is different. This isn't just like your typical boring guitar song. It's actually really, really good. Like I would give that song 8 out of 10. This album, holy shit. It's very rare that a group can have 2 perfect albums, and yet Eyes1 did it. You have Blue Mise, and then you have one Reeler. For me, in fact, I would say this was the perfect time to become a Wiz One. If you don't know, I recently just became a Wiz One at the late end of December because Trey Yena just decided to destroy my life. But Blue My Z is the album that got me into Eyes One. I was like, oh, they're really good actually. Wait, I haven't been paying attention, been listening. So I've been listening. I've been listening for the past few comebacks, and I really became a Wiz One with Panorama. Even though my initial reaction, I was like, yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I kept listening to it, and now Panorama is my favorite title track. It somehow beat Fiesta, and I loved Fiesta. You know what I mean? But Panorama is just that good. It goes that hard. And so for me, as a genuine like Eyes One fan now, this is like the perfect EP to like. This is the first album. This is like the perfect album to get for the first time as a fan. Like a perfect album that is unheard of, but it was incredible. If I had to pick my favorite, I would rather not. That's like asking me to choose between my favorite children. I would rather just shoot myself in the head. I really liked O Sole Mio, but I don't know. I've only listened to these songs once. I mean, it's definitely a fight between Island Sequence and O Sole Mio. I like Mise-en-Scène, but Mise-en-Scène just, it felt a little bit jumbly for me. And it was actually throughout this entire album. I don't actually know if it's iTunes or if it's my computer, but I just felt like the mixing was kind of off. Like some sounds were way too louder than others, and so I was trying to kind of appreciate it at the core of like knowing what the instrumental was. So I would say like it's a battle between Island Sequence and O Sole Mio for me. Island, I really appreciate it for being like just like this hyper crazy Japanese pop track type. Sequence for being like this really powerful but also cool and sexy and slick type of song. But then O Sole Mio for being essentially like just like a loud, rambunctious, like epic song. And just so good. Oh my god. Okay. That's gonna be it for me. That's gonna be it for this listening/streaming party. I am not going to call it the listening/streaming party forever. So you tell me now in the comments, what do you prefer, the listening party or the streaming party? In fact, I'm gonna put up a poll. Go to my community page tab on my YouTube page, on my YouTube channel. Go to my community tab. I'm gonna put up a poll when this video goes out. Look for that poll. It's gonna be asking you whether or not you want to call it the listening party or the streaming party. Go ahead and vote in that poll, and we'll see where it goes. But guys, thank you very much for joining me. First of all, I want to know, what is your favorite song off of this EP? Is this your favorite EP? For me, this is my favorite EP for their extended play, for a mini album. It's my favorite mini album from Eyes One. It is perfect. It's not near perfect. It's perfect. This is the best album. It's a banger album, and I love it. Pitbull would approve. But guys, let me know which one is your favorite. Thank you everyone for watching this video with me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to support the channel, early access to listening parties are available for our patrons. If you go to our patreon.com/formatherapy, you get early access to listening parties like this. But also we have bonus content on there, live stage, dance performances, drama club, variety reactions, all sorts of fun stuff over on our Patreon. So go ahead and check that out. But if you want to support us for free, an easy way to do that is to hit the like button down below. Once again, leave a comment. When you hit the like button, when you leave a comment, all of that actually contributes to the YouTube algorithm, so it helps us out a lot. So we would really appreciate it if you could take the time out of your day, just like a real quick 30 seconds, to hit the like button and leave a comment. Also, most of you guys are not subscribed. If you're a Wiz One and you want more Eyes One content, hit subscribe and come on this journey with me. Thank you for watching our videos. You can check out more over here, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.